Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears, live an amazing life, and woo, it's sunny out there. Can you see that sunshine coming in here in Atlanta, Georgia? All right, I'm going to give you the tools to manifest anything. You can do it, you have to know it, you have to accept it, you have to use it. All right, so I want to talk about this whole success mindset. I'm going to really focus on this. Success is whatever you're choosing. Most people do not have a goal. They just don't even have a goal. Well, I want money, or I want to be happy. Well, what does that mean to you? If you are not sure about what you desire, the universe isn't, because you and it are one. So imagine the universe sitting there going, okay, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know what to give her. I don't know what to give him. What you're thinking, you're creating. Number one, have your goal ready. What is it? If it's strictly financial, be aware. So I get a lot of people in my internet training. Guys, click here if you want a free workshop. Check it out. We have an internet training. I'm an affiliate of that. I promote it because it's extremely valuable. It trains people on how to create businesses, and guess what? A lot of people that come over, they are afraid of the get-rich-quick schemes, but the truth is, they're the ones with the get-rich-quick mindset, because we're not doing it. We're just providing training services to create online businesses. But they are so focused on making the quick money that they're actually the ones with the get-rich-quick mindset. All right? Get rid of that. Look at your life as a journey. Do I want money? No, let's talk about my journey. What is my journey? How do I get there? Number two, I have to have a plan. How am I going to do it? You know, if I'm going to buy a new house, what do I need to do to get that house? How much do I need to earn? What's my credit have to look like? And if that's not in check, how do I get that done first? Because if I'm passionate about the house, I won't mind working to get all this in order to get the house, because I'm passionate about the house, the goal. All right? But if you're just money, and there's, you're doing stuff you don't like, there's no passion in that. If that money's going to give you a different lifestyle, there you go. All right? You have to know it's already done. So that's number three. Number three, you know it's already done. You know that you have a goal and you're clear about it. All right? And then the second thing is you have a plan. You know how to execute. You know what has to be done. You're going to do your research. You're going to figure out. You're going to get the skills or go work out if you want a healthy body, to get the end goal. And so you have an end in mind. You already know it's done, which means you now start acting like that person. If you want a new house, you're going to move. Do you have everything in order? Did you get rid of all the stuff you don't need? Because if you were going to move tomorrow, would you be ready for it? All right? Then get ready for it. You might even pack up some stuff that you don't need right now. Start donating things. Sell some stuff. Get ready for that person who has that house. Be that person. And it will become real for you. But if you are over here looking at it as something in the future that's supposed to happen, it'll always be something in the future because you don't believe it's here now. Everything's here right now for you. Have that clear-cut goal in mind. What am I going to do to achieve that? What needs to change in my life right now that's not happening? Why don't I have that goal? Whatever I'm doing isn't getting me that goal. So what do I need to change to get that goal? I always say, successful people have problems too. They just solve them, right? They don't think of them as problems. It's just like, here's something I need to work through to get to my goal. So you say, okay, what needs to change here to get to my goal? I want a higher paying job. What needs to change? What does that higher paying job require? I must go out and be that person. I must have those skills or go after whatever you need to do to achieve that requirement. You have to do it. But people are not willing. I see people on my internet training all the time. They come over and they just want things. They have no plan. They don't have real clear-cut goals. They just want to make money. And then they don't even put the work in. Or they sort of study, but they don't really know what they're doing. It's like going to Harvard and wasting a scholarship, not doing anything, and then saying, I wonder why I'm not getting a job. I went to Harvard. Right? Invest in yourself in every possible way. A lot of people, they have the, the money mindset, that poor mindset. Broke people often resent other people with money and blame other people, or think things should be given to them. Why? You would want to be paid for your services, right? How would you make money? You'd be paid for your services. That's how wealthy people become wealthy. They get paid for their services, and whether they do it in an ethical manner or an unethical one is their own personal journey and not to be judged. You get to decide if you participate in it or not. But if you resent money or money people, or you think things should be free, you have a broke mentality. That has to change. If I want to be a wealthy person, I can't be thinking that way, because wealthy people don't think that way. They just say, here's a goal, how am I going to get it? And then they go to work and they do everything in their power to make it happen. And I'm going to do it like this and this and this. Oh, they do it this way, and then I'm going to learn it from this person. They learn and they invest in themselves. Somebody said it takes money to make money. Not necessarily. You can learn now and achieve amazing goals with very little money. But yeah, sometimes you have to pay for things. I had to pay for my training, I pay for my advertising, I pay for everything. Right? And I have big goals. And it's not always easy. But I know what I want. And I have a plan. And that plan changes constantly. Right? Because I adjust to it. And then guess what? I already know I have it. I never doubt that. I told you, I have a television movie, my first book ever. I wrote a book and it got picked up and produced, like within months. All right? That's almost unheard of. My agent said that's almost unheard of. Actually, they'd never had it happen before. I never doubted it. Absolutely never doubted it. So you have to go into this knowing that you're controlling everything, that goal is absolutely doable. Why not you? You have equal power to everybody, and then you have to put the action plan in place, because you didn't come into a physical world to sit there and just manifest like that. You came in to experience what it's like and to do certain things to get there, because you're going to meet people and affect other people's lives along the way. You're going to affect your own life. You're going to learn and evolve from that. Right? You don't know what it's like to be that person until you go on the journey. You know the end result, but you don't know what's going to happen or how it's going to unfold. That's exciting. Get excited about that. So if you want to learn my internet marketing, this is just information. Unsubscribe if you don't like it. We have people that are really understanding, holy cow, I better get on board with this. And they're coming back. The ones that didn't follow through are coming back again and saying, there's nothing else out there. There's that get rich quick is just a scheme. This is an education. What are you going to do with your life? Are you going to get the training? Are you going to go do what it takes? Are you going to whatever, get the second job to get that thing that you desire to purchase? You have to decide if it's worth it to get your goals, to achieve your goals. If not, maybe you don't have a good goal. Maybe you have to set a higher goal. One that's full of passion. Mine's passion. 24/7, everything I do, I absolutely love. What a way to live, right? And the money comes. The money comes. But that's not my focus. It's part of my goal, but my goal revolves around earning money, doing what I love. And everybody should live that way. Are you ready to join that movement? It's time to get rid of the negative thoughts, the blaming. Everybody's this, he's this, she's this. Negative bull crap, because you know what? We're one energy. Everybody else is a student. Allow them to be that. You don't have all the answers. I don't. But you know what you want, and it's your journey, and nobody tells you how to live that. You decide, because you're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Go to landriaonkka.com for all the spiritual teachings that I'm going to provide for you. landriaonkka.net for my business side of tools that are going to help you. And what I offer you is a lifestyle. It's passion, doing what you love, tools to get there. It's all about living a life, an amazing life. And the tools to get you to do that in every part of your life. Not just money or work and spiritual. Those are not separate. Your life is one thing. We are one thing. Blessings to you, abundance, peace, and awakening. Namaste.